Hey guys, Larry here. Welcome back to another episode of Speedy Black. That will be me. Today, we're gonna do another mod install on the car. Check it out. And inside of this box from American Muscle, we got some goodies. If you watched the last video, I gave a hint on what's in here. Wanted to do this for a while. Mishimoto, worldwide leader in performance products. Today, I'm going to install the Mishimoto Coolant Reservoir that replaces the OEM factory reservoir that looks like a big bulbous beetle butt, green booger. You know that thing. If you got an S550, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They don't really have directions. They have a parts list here. From what I've seen, it's been pretty plug and play. It's pretty plug and play. It's definitely pretty. Look at that thing. Comes with all the fasteners and I guess a new pipe here, new hose pipe. I'm gonna see what that's for. Never done this install before, so I'm just going off of sight. One thing I did order ahead of time is a set of zip ties. So this is just a quick, I think it's like a $230 part. It's gone up in price. I think they used to be about $170. Everybody say hello. I need to rename the car. Let me show you guys why. Hold on, let me put this down. So let me show you why I want to rename the car. So this license plate, it stands for Red Witch. But there's a reason why I spelled it that way. Not because the plate was taken, but I actually had an identical red Mustang just like this one. I had two at the same time. The other one was Melisandre. This one was Red Witch. Please don't ask me why I had two of the exact same car. Okay, fine. I thought I was balling at the time. I was young, I had a nice job, and I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna buy a Mustang that looks great, but it was the V6, so I could put the mule miles on, and then I would always treat this one like the project car, hopefully just drive it on Saturdays and stuff. What ends up happening though, is you fall in love with your GT project car, you don't really drive the V6 anymore, you end up moving, and it's like, well, I can't drive two cars down, I'm not really driving the V6 anyway, so I just went ahead and sold the V6, and now I use the GT as my daily driver, commuter, and project car. But enough yapping, it's time to make the install happen. One thing I do think happened, when I got the rear axles installed, I think the guys grabbed my pair of needle nose pliers thinking it was theirs because I had a pair in the front seat to do this install. So instead of driving all the way out there to raise a fuss, which I don't really care too much about, I'm just gonna go and get another set of pliers. You stay right there. Special guest just got his hair cut. He looks so young and small. Raster, you got your hair cut? All right, hopefully now it's had a chance to cool down. Yeah, that's good enough. It's just warm, it's not hot. Okay, so this right here has gotta be the ugliest part I've ever seen designed in all of car parts history. This and anything that ever went on a Pontiac Aztek, but look at that thing. It really does look like a larvae, like a beetle larvae. Looks like if I wait long enough, I'll get some sort of ugly ass bug. It looks like that caterpillar from A Bug's Life. It looks like a piece of bread that you left outside for 2 weeks. Anyway, I'm gonna yank that thing out of there, and we're gonna put the new one in. I'm gonna take this. It's an important piece, so I don't want to lose it. Top hose goes into here. Bottom hose goes into this bucket. Yep, I feel it. Okay, cap off. Got the old coolant transferred already. Now I'm gonna remove the hoses and swap the part. Boom. We got the old booger bulb out. It's just chilling right there in the little sewer. And I'm gonna drop in the new hotness. I spilled a little bit. Don't judge, but I did spill a little bit. Old and busted. New hotness. This thing is pretty. Let me let you guys admire it in the sun. Look at this. Thumbnail. So the coolest part about this part, it just drops right in. I think it uses all the old factory hoses, so I'm gonna drop it in and see. There was an additional black hose that came with this thing, so we'll see what that's for. I probably could have watched a YouTube video on this, but I hope to believe I know enough that I can get this figured out. All right. So if I seat it there, let's do this. This right here is basically what the new look is gonna roughly look like. It's gonna sit in right about there. Wait, let me do it right. Sit in right about there. Sheesh. One thing I already realized about this design is at home in California, I have an oil catch can on the passenger side, and I think it's supposed to dangle basically in this area, which is now got the overflow pipe. So it'll be interesting to see where that piece goes when I get home. So to route the overflow pipe, basically I'm going to join it here, and then I'm also going to zip tie it here as well, and then it just kind of, there's a nice little gap that I put it in the bottom where it's going to basically just overflow to the ground. Doing outdoor installs in the Texas heat, sweating a little bit, but having fun doing the work to my car. This is the content I enjoy the most. Last piece, drop the funnel in and just gonna fill that thing on up. So if you look right there, there's the cold line and there's where my liquid is. I think I'm ready to call it done. You get the orange and that it says Ford if you're gonna get Xerox. All I gotta do now is clean up, turn it on, let it run for about 2 minutes. Then I'm actually gonna take it on the street and just make sure it's all good. Check the temperatures. That's it. That's the install.
Watch on me, Tim Tebow. And these haters love to watch me like Tebow. Look, I don't take L's, I just learn a lesson. Before I count the M's, always count my blessings. Look, I'm too short, never second guessing. Got some money, put up for the rain, so I'm never stressing.
Fast lane when I pass in the street, bag of money in the passenger seat. Simfo's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down.
Now that the install is finished, we're gonna hit it real quick, just with a couple of camera shots. Hope you enjoy.
Bag of money in the passenger seat. Simfo's been asking for me on the road from the west to the east. Way up, I might never come down, cause the coast racking up the flight miles. So high, I might never come down, so what, this is my lifestyle.